Dodgers miss on Justin Verlander, get spurned by Eduardo Rodriguez at trade deadline. Eduardo Rodriguez of the Detroit Tigers rejected a trade to the Dodgers on Tuesday. Carlos Osorio/Associated Press. Just hours before baseball's trade deadline Tuesday, the Dodgers thought they'd finally struck a major deal. They had agreed with the Detroit Tigers on a trade for veteran left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez, netting the kind of frontline starting pitcher the club had been longing for amid the starting rotation's season-long troubles. Rodriguez has a 2.95 ERA this year. He has 8 years of experience as well as a World Series winning pedigree. He even had several former teammates and close friends on the Dodgers. The only problem, he also had Los Angeles listed as one of 10 teams on the no-trade clause in his contract. Thus, in a deadline day stunner, Rodriguez vetoed the trade in order to stay closer to his family in Miami, a decision that blew up the Dodgers' best chance to land a frontline starter before the deadline. Yes, the Dodgers did add left-hander Ryan Yarbrough from the Kansas City Royals, a steady but unspectacular swingman whose role with the team hadn't been immediately decided. Yes, they improved their depth with trades last week for right-handed hitters Kike Hernandez and Amed Rosario, and pitchers Lance Lynn and Joe Kelly. Sports. MLB Trade Deadline Tracker, all the moves by the Dodgers, Angels, and everyone else. Real-time updates and analysis on all the transactions in Major League Baseball leading up to the trade deadline. Teams had until 3 p.m. Tuesday to make trades. August 1, 2023. But, with a banged-up, underperforming and inexperienced rotation that ranks 25th in the majors in ERA, the Dodgers needed a more impactful upgrade. And they thought they had landed a perfect deal, only to be rebuffed by the last legitimate target left on their wish list. There were a couple guys that we aggressively pursued, President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman said. For various different reasons for those top-end guys, it just didn't work out. After passing on a high price for Chicago White Sox right-hander Lucas Giolito last week, the Dodgers missed out on another top target Tuesday afternoon, when New York Mets ace Justin Verlander was traded to the Houston Astros. For a time on Monday afternoon, the Dodgers appeared to be a likely landing spot for Verlander, with the sides working to find the right package of prospects and cash considerations to swing a deal for the 3-time Cy Young Award winner. By Monday night, however, circumstances changed. The Astros, with whom Verlander won 2 World Series in 2017 and 2022, re-engaged the Mets on a reunion with the right-hander, who maintains a strong relationship with Astros owner Jim Crane. With Verlander holding a no-trade clause, the match was viewed around the industry, and within the Dodgers front office, as an inevitability. If the Astros wanted Verlander, that was where he was going to steer himself. Charlie Riedel/Associated Press. On Tuesday afternoon, the Mets and Astros struck a deal, forcing the Dodgers to turn their attention to Rodriguez. The Dodgers knew Rodriguez had a no-trade clause and were never told that he'd waive it to come to LA. According to Friedman, however, the team had no indication that Rodriguez would object to a deal. There was every reason to believe that he would waive his no-trade clause, from various conversations, Friedman said. But nothing definitive. Initially, the Dodgers thought they might need to sweeten the deal to get Rodriguez to approve the trade. Once they received word that he wasn't going to sign off on it, the Dodgers front office was stunned. We thought with having a lot of his ex-teammates and guys he's played with, and our place in the standings, I thought we would be very desirable, Friedman said. We respect that he had this right and he exercised it. Obviously would have loved for him to join what we have going here. But it's hard for us to argue with family reasons. Rival front office executives, who were granted anonymity to speak freely, said generally it is on the team trading a player to ensure the no-trade clause is waived. Dodgers. Plaschke, trade deadline debacle. Dodgers, Andrew Friedman failed to improve starting pitching. It's strange to see one of the most hard-throwing executives in baseball get torched during the trade deadline. But, make no mistake, free